I hereby call to order this June 8th, 2026 Whitman Housing Authority meeting. This meeting is being recorded and it is 7 p.m. on this beautiful Monday night. Roll call. Patty, are you here?
Here.
Michelle, are you here?
Here.
Terry, are you here?
Here.
I was going to say, Kerry, are you here? But we know you're here. And I'm here, and Ann is excused tonight. We have to reorganize the board, ladies.
I've given some thought to this, and I'm happy to make a motion to leave everything just the way it is. And second that.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, that we will leave the board just the way it is. That would be Chairwoman Catherine Kelleher, Vice Chairwoman Patricia McKay, Treasurer Teresa Linsky, Assistant Treasurer Michelle Frazier. All in favor?
Aye. I said second.
I didn't hear you say it.
Oh, second. I second.
Thank you. Did you get that, Madam Executive Secretary?
Yes, I did.
And I've got to pick this up so I can read it out of my left eye. Board review and vote on the minutes of the regular board meeting for May 11th, 2026.
Minutes from the meeting on May 11th, 2026. Second?
Motion by Michelle, second by Terry to accept the minutes of the meeting for the meeting on May 11th of 2026. All in favor?
Aye.
Financial reports. We'll do this in an A, B, C order. A, May 2026 vouchers. B, April 2026 financial statement. C, tenant accounts receivable. QE March 31st, 2026.
Okay, so does anyone have any questions on the checks? There was a few that stood out to me that you might have questions about. So Auto Tech for $3,744.99. The Housing Authority truck needed a lot of repairs, new brakes, a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot that needed to be done on that. If you see the name Jack Henderson, check number 11779, he is the neighbor whose fence that we damaged. So the amount this is $1,043.33. That's what the total cost was, but he only charged us for the portion that we did, which it should be about, what is it, $601 or $641? Okay. So this one, that particular check was voided, and Carrie was cutting a check for $641.
What happened to Mr. Henderson's fence?
When in the middle of the storm, in the blizzard that we had, Mike was plowing and hit his fence. You couldn't see. I mean, the snow was up as high as the fence. You couldn't see it.
I was
Kind of unavoidable.
Yeah.
That was from 25, right? Not this year. It was the year
25.
before.
Yeah.
And I have orange poles in my front yard, and the snow was over the orange poles.
I was amazed half my bushes came back because there was no other place to put it, so they got buried.
I know it. I'll make a motion to accept the financial reports A, B, and C.
I'm just gonna quickly
Oh,
go
I'm so
through
I jumped the gun.
just to let you know where we stand on near the end of the fiscal year. So on the state side, they want us to be, 100%, no more than 10% under or 10% over. So we are 98.97% on chart for income. We are 98.7% for administrative other. We are 87% on utilities, which we don't get graded on. We are only off by 1.1% for maintenance, and we are at 82.4% at total general expenses, which they don't usually count. So we look pretty good today. God only knows what tomorrow will look like, but we look good today, financial wise, according to budget, what we budgeted for.
That's pretty impressive
now-
to be that close on.
Yeah, but it'll probably
Bills.
change the last month.
I know, but
Right.
take the one we got.
I know. So I'm gonna let Carrie take over for the accounts receivable.
Shall I go back and make that motion again?
We'll have Carrie say what she's got to say first.
Okay, we're still on financial, so sorry.
So that's the quarter ending for March 31st.
Right.
Yes, please.
Okay, so we didn't have any fraud, which was good. Repayments, and just what does it say on the repayments? That's on page 21. So we had 18,517, but they go back to, they wanted to know what was at the end of June of 2025. Then I have to submit what was July to March of 26, which was only 3,000, so that wasn't too bad. What was only collected from July to March was 1,947. So the 18,517 was part of court evictions.
Yeah,
That's what that was all of. I know that looks horrible there, but these are actually court evictions. That's why those are in there. We didn't have any fraud, which was good. That was really good. We did have fraud of 10,585 back in 2025, and I collected, on page 23, I collected 100% of that. So that was good. That other one was horrible.
Good job.
Horrible. So that's that. No write-offs at that quarter. We are going to have write-offs now, but we didn't have any write-offs at that quarter.
100% is pretty impressive.
Yeah, except for the court elections. That looks crappy.
That's beyond your control.
Yeah, it is. What are you going to do? Yeah.
Patricia, could you repeat that, please?
Yes, I'm gonna make a motion now that everybody's finished. Sorry, I jumped the gun. Financial reports that we accept A, B, and C.
second,
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, that we accept financial reports A, B, and C. All in favor?
Aye.
Board discuss, to allow Carrie Ann Vega to approve to sign, sorry, gotta do the other eye, rent checks to landlords under the AHVP and PHR voucher program.
Okay, so on this one, I have landlords who, I'm going to say threatening to charge us a $25 late fee if we don't have the checks to them by the 1st. So I don't know if you notice in the beginning when I give you the checks dispersed, it'll say checks out of sequence. It's very, very difficult to balance my checkbooks now because I'm cutting them. I'm sure you see that I'm cutting like June's rent checks in the middle of May. So it's so confusing to balance the checkbooks now.
I don't think it's legal in Massachusetts to charge a late fee for late rent.
It is not.
She actually sent us letter, she's going to charge us $25 a day.
That is illegal in the state of
I believe it's
Massachusetts.
illegal in Mass. I only know
Okay.
that because I'm a landlord.
Right.
And I would never put that in a
wouldn't
lease.
there usually be a 5-day grace period?
Well, that's why my son's paid 1 month ahead.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
he gets paid on the 3rd. And I don't like to date the check before the 3rd. So at one point, 1 month ahead, so there's never a complaint.
But they're dated for June 1st, but
Right.
with the postal mailing, they're not
Right.
getting them to
Right.
deposit by the 1st.
I don't get rent checks sometimes till the 5th or the 6th.
Yeah.
But for them to be threatening, I think is kind of unreasonable.
Well, either that or they want.
But they cannot charge a late fee, first off, and they cannot, by the day, they cannot do.
Or the other thing that a majority of them are asking us for
Yeah,
the automatic withdrawal, which
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not okay with that. I don't like, because then there's no signature control on it.
Right.
Plus, Eileen's, her voucher holders, they change. I mean, one of her
Right.
voucher holders, I've gone through 13 landlords this year with her. I mean,
I think
it's
you're better
horrible.
off to follow the list and follow the check numbers
Yes.
and follow the dates from
Right.
mid-May till June 1st with the checks dated for
Yeah.
that
It's
2
just
weeks.
very difficult to, it's difficult to balance the checkbook now because the checks are all out of sequence.
Is it more than one landlord or just one?
Well, a lot of them are asking for the automatic deposit.
Yeah, we tried that with the Weymouth Housing Authority, but they couldn't seem to get the bank and the routing number and the account number right.
Right.
So now he gets a check.
Yeah.
So it's not all it's cracked up to be. I
Right.
know Weymouth Housing does it,
Right.
but you really don't have much of a paper trail.
Right.
You just
No,
don't. You
I'm
don't.
not comfortable with that.
No, stick with the checks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's crazy. And it's more work.
Right. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're going to get the wrong routing number, you're going to get the wrong account number
Right.
3 times.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're very lucky they're getting the rents that they're getting from the voucher program.
And
Right.
then if it gets automatically deposited and it's before June 1st,
That's
it's gonna
true,
kick out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So you're just dating the checks for the first of the month.
So what I'm doing is I'm cutting them in the middle of May, but they're dated for the 1st of June.
Okay.
So when I reconcile my books, it's not in my May paperwork because I can't show 2 months of rental payments in 1 month.
Right.
So it's actually dated for my June
Yeah.
reconciliation. The problem is checks are all out of sequence.
And what do? You mail them on the 1st?
I mail them on the 1st.
There you go.
I do. Yeah,
There
I
you
mail
go.
them on the 1st.
And if they squawk about that,
Yeah.
and Kathy can, I mean, you can look it up on Google.
Right.
I mean, you can't,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like an empty threat because
Right.
you can't do that in
Right.
Is that the one that was in Hawaii?
No, that's the one in Rockland.
Oh, okay. To be continued for open
Right.
later.
Yeah.
So,
Speak about that.
but the question is written, that would mean Kerry and Eileen would be signing the checks in May for June 1st.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But that happens every month.
Well, no, I'm cutting them mid-May right now to
Right.
hold on to them.
So they're ready.
Sometimes they're, so that they're ready for me.
Yeah, but they don't hit the mailbox till the 1st.
Yeah.
So it's good. You just
This
don't-
way I could cut them at the end of May instead of stressing, getting them back and forth. So if I cut them at the end of May, they're
Smart.
ready for June 1st.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Even though
well,
it's not a
generally
threat.
they come to me to sign and then to Eileen to sign.
Right.
And Carrie has to handle them.
Yep.
And so there's a lot of lead time.
Right, right. Well, sounds like a good plan to me. I'll make a motion that we approve Ms. Vega to approve the rent checks. Approve and sign the rent checks.
I'll second the motion.
Motion by Patty, second by Terry, that we hereby grant permission for Kerry Ann Vega to sign the rent checks for the I'm not saying all those, for the voucher programs.
Yes. State voucher.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board review and vote write-off uncollected rents for fiscal year 2026.
Okay, so on Harvard Court, there was only $92. It was 2 deceased residents, state elderly. We have 1 deceased and 1 currently in a nursing home. And then the state family evictions, the 16,998 were court evictions that they did not follow the payment agreements that were court ordered.
So those are all empty units.
They're all filled now. Well, no, excuse me. If we go to state elderly, the one that's deceased,
Yep.
we're having a problem with that. Her next of kin is in California, so we're having an issue with that one. And the one that's currently in a nursing home, she has a family member who is just as old as she is.
Oh my goodness.
So we're definitely having an issue with those. Harvard Court, those 2 units have already been leased, and the state families have already been leased.
So if someone passes away and the family
Yeah.
isn't here, then we have to request the death certificate and we have to go in front of the judge and ask the judge if we can take possession of the unit, if we can have everything in there taken out by a movers and put in storage for, I think it's at least 1 month,
Right.
that we would have to pay for. After that, it can go up for auction.
Right.
But we need to get access to the unit, and we can only do that by presenting a judge a death certificate. So it's
Yeah.
it's
a
adding
process.
it's adding up.
It's a
It's adding
process,
up
yeah.
too.
So what will happen though here is it will get written off at this point, and we'll just use the state elderly, for example. But they're unfortunately not gonna come off our rent roll, like Eileen said, until I can get the court order to have till we can get possession of the unit. So it's still gonna stink at next.
It's gonna
go around.
continue.
It's gonna
Continue.
continue.
Right, and the family doesn't pay the rent.
No.
No. Right.
They don't even live in
Yeah.
anywhere near the
I
state.
wouldn't pay my
Yeah.
mother's rent, but that's
I know.
me. Yeah, okay. Not everybody's like that.
No.
I'll make a motion that we write off the uncollectible rent FYE 2026.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, to write off the Harvard Court rent in the amount of $92, the state elderly program in the amount of $2,129, and the state family evictions uncollected in the amount of $16,998. All in favor?
Aye.
Board vote to accept the changes made to regulations 760C, more initials. Ladies, you're killing me here. Regulation 760 CMR 200 eligibility. I guess I should read this more than skim it. And regulation 760 CMR 6.00 occupancy standards and tenant preservation for state aided housing.
Okay, so you can see on the first page of 25A is dated September 29th of 2025. So this is when these changes took effect. So I do have them, we are following these regulations, but I never got a board vote on it and realized that I hadn't. So
The pages of those, I'm sorry.
page 25A,
25A, okay.
I don't think I have it.
I don't have 25A.
do I have extra
It's
25?
25 and the first question is A.
Oh, the first.
No, not.
No, we
No.
don't have it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A brief synopsis of what they are. is
All right.
fine. Yeah.
All right, so I got this, I have that. So amendments to centralized screening of applicant claim priorities and preferences, new definition of adult caretaker, amendments to definition of homeless applicants, new definition of housing situation priority policy, amendments to the definition of local resident, amendment to the definition of primary residence. That's pretty much that for the 2025-13.
It sounds like they're just changing the verbiage.
Kind of. There is changes in it. Most of this has to do with CHAMP, so the changes in the CHAMP process. Then 760 CMR 6, student income can exclude half-time student income, PCAs who qualifies, asset income gifts, stipends received by nonprofit volunteers, employment training programs, on-the-job training and apprenticeships, early wage exclusion, recognize and exclude unemployment and workers' comp. So there's a lot of changes for, most of it was in rent calculations that had to do with that. And just changing the,
Reportable income.
yeah, definitely. So I just need a board vote that you accept the new regulations, and then I can put that in with these changes.
Make a motion to accept the changes to regulation 760, CMR 5 and 6. Second.
Motion by Michelle, second by Terry, that we accept the changes made to regulations 760 CMR 5 point and 760 CMR 6 point. All in favor? Change your way. Board review and vote to approve the certificate of completion and notification process for federal and state lead paint laws. Signature of board members will be required.
Okay, that's page 68.
We don't have that.
I think think we do this once a year, am I correct?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yes, we do.
have 60.
Because the lead laws haven't changed.
We go from 66 to 73, right?
Do you have 68?
Okay, 60,
68.
68.
67 is our last page, I think.
Yep.
67.
Do you want me to make copies?
Let's see.
I don't think the lead paint laws have changed. I think it's just a once-a-year vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then this
Am
one,
I
I don't
right?
know if they have this one then either.
So go make these copies.
Let me see, yeah, I'll take this one and this one too. You know what, I wonder if I left them on the desk. I probably had them here. I had to keep adding to it even after I dropped Jez off. Extra copies, yeah, I got it
Ann will
right
have to
there.
come by and sign it, huh?
Hmm?
Ann will have to come by and sign it.
Yeah, I reached out to her, and I said, I'll come and get it signed if you'll be around tomorrow. And she said, no, I'll come there. Whatever. So
There you
that's
go.
good. So she'll come here.
Oh, that's good.
I felt terrible when she posted that picture.
I know.
And I made jokes about her tea, and I didn't even notice the poor lady's
Oh, I
forehead.
didn't either, no.
I was like,
She fell down? Yeah.
she fell in Costco?
That's what she said, yeah.
Wow.
But I should have noticed that she
I didn't.
had a bandage on her
I
forehead.
never noticed
I
it.
didn't see it till after I heard that. And then I went back to look at it.
I didn't even go back to look. I thought she looked funny with her iced tea. Hopefully we don't have to print the compliance with the affordable use restriction too.
Yeah, you know what? So this is something that HLC had wanted us to do annually because it was a state property. Well, I already have my copy, so that's an extra. Where did it go? I'm gonna have to steal one now because.
How long the properties, you think, compliant now?
Compliant with the,
With the lead paint?
yes.
South
yes.
Avenue's renovated and,
Oh yeah, we have in the files, unit files, we have the right, we have the written paperwork that says it was de-leaded. Yeah, some of them are older definitely, but we have all that. And then we make sure that we give that information to any tenants moving in. They get a copy of that showing
Yeah.
that it's been done. But it's mostly some scattered sites. Stetson Terrace is older. Harvard Court was built in 78, which is when the new lead law was, so we don't count here. Pine Circle is after 1978, and Pine Haven Drive is too. So there's not a lot.
I thought they just got a disclosure that, to the best of your knowledge, there is no lead.
So if I have the paperwork on it, like for the families, that
Right.
we have that in those files, so they do get a
Right.
copy. Yeah. All right. So, do you wanna I'm gonna. Do you mind if I sign first? This one?
Well, let's vote on this before we
Yeah.
sign it or do not sign it.
I'll make a motion to approve the certificate of compliance notification.
second?
Motion by Patty, second by Terry, that we approve the certificate of completion and notification process for the lead paint laws. And we all must sign if in agreements. All in favor? Now we will pause to sign. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. And there you go, Mary.
Kathy, I couldn't find a blank one of these. So, your name's already signed on this one. I just took a copy.
There you go.
This pen, the bank.
Thank you.
We all done?
Yep.
Good Lord. Let's see, we can cover this one. If you run out of mascara though, Freeze and Shine works great. Just can't open your eyeball. Board vote to certify that Whitman Housing Authority is in compliance with the affordable use regulations Harvard Court project based on Section 8 properties. Signature of chairperson is requested.
What exactly is wage match?
Oh, we're not there yet.
That's the next one.
I'll make a motion to certify that Whitman Housing Authority compliance with the affordable use restriction, what base, Section 8.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, to approve Whitman Housing Authorities in compliance and affordable use regulations, Harvard Court project based Section 8 properties. Signature of chairwoman is required. All in favor?
Aye.
We can go on to the next page.
Please wait.
Board approval regarding wage match for trainees and authorized employees.
Alright, so you give that to the board members there, and then
Wage match.
this is gonna be, so one of them has, it says board chairperson on the bottom.
I actually printed them that one. I gave you a copy of that.
Oh, you did, okay. Alright, so, each one of you has to sign, just sign where it says, board chairperson.
Oh, I shouldn't have stapled it. I stapled it.
Just the chairperson to sign.
So, it's requiring all of you to sign,
But
to
that
sign off
line
on it,
says
but it
board
says board
chairperson.
chairperson, so,
Take these ones.
So sign this one?
Yeah. It appears to just want that, the two signatures from both you ladies. But
But,
you're saying that we
yeah,
should
there's
sign
some-
under Kathy?
yeah, sign your name, because I have to show that I have to send this into the state showing that all board members have
No,
done it.
just put
Okay.
position and cross out chairperson, except for Kathy.
I mean, yeah, you can put it next to, I would put it next to your name, or put it, yeah, put it
Okay.
underneath
I'm gonna
it,
date
yeah.
it 6/8/2026. And I'm just gonna cross out the word board and put in vice and sign it. And then it looks like Eileen has to sign it. Does that look right the way I did it? You need one individual for everybody, yes?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't necessarily have to send it to the state, but I have to have it.
Okay.
Okay, great, thank you. So sign those tomorrow.
I'll make a motion that we approve the wage match access for trained and authorized employees.
Second?
Motion by Patty, second by Terry, that we approve the wage match for trainees and authorized employees. All in favor?
Aye.
Board vote to adopt the current affirmative action goals for the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities. The current goals are 18.2% of population age 55 or older with minimum race, ethnicity, minority race, and ethnicity. 33.3% of family population under the age of 55 with minority race and ethnicity. Explain, ma'am.
So this is the same percentage that they have been asking of us for the past so many years. So when they do the next census, this may change. If you look at it, the goal for family is 34.3%. We are at 46.67% for minority.
So we're over goal
We're
on that.
over. We are. Our goal is 18.2% with elderly disabled. We are at 14.29%, so we are low on that. But together, we are still higher amounts than what's expected.
Right. And it's gold, and this is because we fall into the Brockton section
Yep.
of the state map, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So we're over 12, more than 12%. On family, and we are down just under 4% on elderly. So, but together, it keeps us over and above what was requested of us.
I'll make the motion that we adopt the current affirmative action goal from the EOHLC.
Second. That was Michelle.
Motion by Terry, second by Michelle, that we accept the affirmative action goals, EOHLC. Very good, Terry. I liked how you shortened that.
I saw
I'll
that.
screw that up next time.
We like the acronyms.
I love acronyms.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, but I usually make them up as I go. I've got my own name for all of this stuff, and it's never right. In the interest of time and efficiency, the board may be asked to vote on construction change orders, certificates of substantial completion, and final completion.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Terry. We accept it this month too.
Well, I actually have one that I need you to vote on.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect that coming. I apologize. I was waiting for a phone call.
Yeah, I thought this.
Let me just see if I can.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Here's all the wage match ones right here. I have them.
55 just looks so old.
You got no idea.
All right. Do you guys have page 72 or no?
I think we're
I
on
have it 67.
72. I think we only got to 67 and then we skipped right over to
Terry, would you want to
72
make
on that
4
two-pager.
copies of that one?
Yeah.
I probably have it all.
73 and 74.
70.
70. A 3-page over. 68, 69, 70.
You-
Negative. Look at that, I had 70. That was the wage match.
I know I made copies for all of you, but it's probably buried on my desk right now. Actually, there's some right here. This was hard because things kept coming up after I didn't get sent out.
It's okay.
Yes, okay, this is the change order, okay.
Thank you.
So I think it's snowing in the ground.
You need a
But
grab.
we did have a distance on it.
Okay, so this is the knob and tube replacement at Fullerton Ave. So they ran into a lot more than they expected. So a lot of drywall that's got to be done. They had to, break into the walls, so all that has to be fixed. This is it. So there was exposed wiring that needed to be replaced. There was also, we were paying for parts of an apartment there, so that had to be fixed. Let's see. So altogether, change order was $14,154, which is kind of significant amount for this job. If I had an issue with anything, it may be the drywall openings. That's a big amount, $7,020.
36 additional drywall openings and penetrations. What was the whole job though? This could be under 10%, this change order.
This is 100%.
It's 100%. No, I understand this is 100%, but the whole, this is the whole job.
So
Okay.
so the low bid was 14,000 something.
Okay,
Okay, now the change order is $14,154. So it is 100% change.
Oh, wait a minute. So it doubled?
It doubled.
But they probably didn't know a lot of it until they got into it.
Well, it's
once you
true.
open the walls.
Yeah, because you don't know what you're getting into. We did have a lot of much higher quotes out there.
And they're
Something-
probably four-scale walls too.
They
might have
are.
been old
Yeah.
four-scale walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
those have to go.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is it Fulton Ave?
Fullerton Ave, yeah.
Fullerton, yeah.
It's scary. The basement's horrific. Just looking at it, they couldn't tell if some of it was live, not psycho, and then they met Kate there from RCAT. You couldn't even see some of it if it was live, not live. It was frightening.
so I can try to negotiate down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just on the drywall.
Let me ask for like 1,500.
Off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might work with it.
Even with this being an addition, they're still less than what the other bids were. right?
Yeah, much less. So I don't know. So I could try, say drop it 1,500, and see if they take it. If they don't, are you okay with the full amount?
I'm trying to remember what some of the other bids were.
I know I meant to pull that one. Do you have? Yeah, you might have it.
I mean,
Carrie.
some of the other bids might have been 30K.
I think they might have been higher even.
Maybe.
We've had a
So
lot
many
of-
different jobs, I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
It is, right?
Just separating and running all the wires from the common areas to the tenants' areas, there's probably 2 different circuit boxes.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's 4 circuit So one is our common areas, and then there's the first floor, second floor, and third floor.
So it's 4 boxes.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's all new.
It's all new now, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, so I think they're pretty much done with everything except for the drywall openings. And I don't know whether or not that he's hiring somebody to do that who's a professional. I would hope so, because they did start to do some of it. Connor was working. Someone from the housing authority had to be with them. So he,
I don't have it in there.
you don't have it. So
Is the openings like all the way up the wall, following
Ladies,
wires,
do I
or is
have
it just,
permission
like,
to
by the
suspend the
sockets?
meeting? Because I have to run to the little girls' room.
Yeah, we can suspend.
I'm hereby pausing the meeting after getting permission from my board. Okay,
And we'll go back to
little girl's room is over.
Let me go back to number 13, Charlie. I'll make a motion that we accept the change order for road engineering and design. The final price on this is right in line with every other quote we got anyway. So we're going to approve it for the total amount of $14,154.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, that we approve the work order for the Fullerton Ave electrical project in the amount of $14,154. All in favor?
Aye.
And the drywall's done by a professional.
And now, would you like me to repeat the question as written, or are we approving the two together on question 13, ladies?
I will also make a motion that in the interest of time and efficiency, the board may be asked to vote on construction change orders, certificates of substantial completion and or final completion.
So we don't necessarily have to, I'm just putting that in every month just in case I get something today. So you don't really have to vote on it.
Okay.
You did vote on the actual change order that came through,
right.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
We're good on that. Yay.
Yay. 13, question 13 was explained, and we'll repeat it again next month. Question 4, let's try that again. Question 14. Board discussion to discuss the Harvard Court bingo machine.
Bingo.
All right, so I say that, I think that if we can get maybe Maggie to take over and try to bring bingo back, I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think we should try to bring
Yeah.
that back. I think it'd be a big thing. Would they do that in the evening or the daytime, or does it
I would
matter?
say the daytime. They do it during the day.
But we have, what time does the lunch program start? And
Lunch
end?
is like 11:30 to like 12ish.
So maybe like a 1 o'clock or something?
Yep, I mean, we
1
do
or
have
2?
chair yoga every Monday from 1 to 2.
All right,
So maybe like,
a Wednesday or something. I think
What
we
day
could
do they
do.
go grocery shopping? What day do they go grocery
I have
shopping
to
with
look
the
at the
bus?
schedule. I think it's Friday. Is it?
Yeah, no,
Fridays.
they'll pick a day for bingo,
Yeah,
but nothing
that's
else is
true.
on the schedule yet.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bingo.
Was it run before by Jeannie Harding just as a private?
Jeannie Blanchard? Was she, did she used to, was that her maiden name?
What was it?
Yes.
Yeah, so she was the one that came and asked, but I think, it's expensive.
Oh, we will not be donating that.
No.
No, so the bingo, it works.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a
practically
shame.
new.
Let it go to waste. They need more things to do.
It's pretty
So you
cool. It's
just
got a
need
pop-up
cards and
thing
joggers.
in the
Nice.
wall. It pops up out of this the
Nice.
podium thing. It's not there. It's got to be moved.
I never really thought about asking Meg
Yeah.
maybe to do that, you know?
I bet she could get everybody up and
Yeah, yeah. Because everyone really used to love
going. Yeah.
bingo.
This room would be packed.
It
Yeah,
used to be we would leave to go grab a coffee. I'd go to Walmart or whatever. I'd come back. There's no place to park.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
There's no place to park.
Cool, let's get the bingo going. I'm gonna make a motion that we bring back the bingo.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Terry. Ladies, we all in favor of bringing back the bingo?
Yes.
Yes, aye, bingo.
Everybody said yes. Executive Director's Report.
All right, so I quickly did this today with all the fiscal year end stuff. I was a little behind. So South Ave, we received the vacant unit initiative funding of $45,503. There was a little bit left over prior to that, so we put in for an admin cost of $17,015. So we used every penny of it. Bartland Tree will be out tomorrow at our Vincent Street property to remove a tree that is right up against someone's fence, kind of like knocking their fence over. And there's some heavy branches that came down, so they're going to clean that up too. So on Friday, Courtney and Maggie hosted a cookout at Stetson Terrace property. Maintenance assisted with setting up the tables and chairs, and the attending tenants had a great time.
It was good.
Yeah. So, let's see. So this one. So, Whitman Housing Authority was one of 8 pre-selected housing authorities chosen by the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities for the installation of solar panels at the Stetson Terrace property. Per the Sustainability Manager Greg Abbey, there will be no cost to the Housing Authority as sustainability funding is available to support installation of solar arrays. This program is known as the Solar Technical Assistant Retrofit Program, or STAR, which is in partnership with LISC, not sure what that means, and Resident Energy. Resident Energy will provide ongoing project management, which includes the operation and maintenance of all solar panels. The goal is the decarbonization pathway that provides public housing authorities with 20 years of monthly cash benefits via Massachusetts Smart Incentives. The Whitman Housing Authority will also be provided $2,000 for participating in the program. So we have a meeting via Zoom coming up this week. So I've got a lot of questions that I'm going to ask. Carrie's going to get some together too, and see where this ends. I would like to know your opinion on it.
How old are the roofs?
The
Because
roofs are 8 years old.
my question would be, is that good for solar? Because solar panels.
Yeah. So they would not have chosen us if we didn't. It had to be under 10 years old.
Okay,
right,
that
so that
answers
was-
my question.
Yeah.
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 I really wouldn't want to be putting holes in the roofs, fastening them to the roof, and I think a lot of the solar panels are made in China. They only have, so long of a life, and they're hard to dispose of. And I think that they have to be cleaned
Do they
a
maintain?
lot to make them,
Cleaned?
keep them functional.
Cleaned. Okay. I'm going to ask all these questions.
And do they? And who's going to maintain them?
They do. So they're in charge. So what's the name of the place? Resident Energy will provide ongoing project management, which includes the operation and maintenance of solar arrays. So
How many years? Right.
yeah. So I think it's 20 years.
What's the life of one solar panel that it'll have to be swapped out for?
Say that again. What?
The
What
expectancy
is
of
the shelf life of the solar panel?
So, based on this, I would say it's 20 years or more. But I will ask the life expectancy.
And how are they gonna dispose of it?
That would be up to them as part of the maintenance.
when they have to change it out.
Are there any restrictions from the fire department about solar panels?
The firemen generally don't like solar panels. It
Right.
makes them hard to fight a fire.
The fire gets caught into with the panels.
All right, I'll ask the fire.
I would ask the chief.
We have an in with him, you know. We have an in with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that they require cleaning in order to keep the functionality of them.
Yeah, so that's part of that maintenance that they would be responsible for. But I will ask them how often that's
And
done.
we reap all of the benefits of the solar panels?
Yeah. But I want to know money-wise what it's going to be. I did a calculation, and I think I had it at about between $12,000 and $13,000 a year. So it's another $1,000 a year that's ours to do with whatever we want.
Do they have to be on the roof?
Yeah. Yep. Because I don't even know where our property ends behind us. Behind those buildings. It's like a field there, but I don't think it's ours.
Stetson?
Lots of questions on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, where that mysterious antenna is?
That's over.
You could put like some solar panels on that.
I just know a lot of the towns, the fire departments do have restrictions.
Yep. Because it makes it almost impossible to fight a fire.
There was a man in Bridgewater who died because they couldn't get through the roof. It's a great time to find.
And there could be insurance problems too. Because insurers might not want to cover a property that has solar panels on the roof.
That's something to look into too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I have a brother-in-law that's a.
Especially when insurance companies are so picky about the condition of
Oh, yeah.
people's roofs, whether they're going to get insurance or not.
Oh yeah, they send drones over to look at your property too. Did you know that?
Or they send people skulking around.
Okay, I got that question.
We sure had a lot of questions, didn't we?
No, it's good to. You know what? It's good to hear your questions because there's some things I never thought about insurance.
I think I'd ask the chief and the building inspector first what they think.
The building inspector too. Okay.
Right. Makes sense.
Well, the town is looking at doing a solar project, I think, on the DPW property.
I've been waiting for a street. I've
trying to
been waiting
make
for a
revenue.
street light for 42 years. So.
All right. So when it comes to the fire department, so I'm going to ask them their opinion on. Is it unsafe to have them on the roof?
First, I take the fire trucks under them and they can't. take the fire.
They can't vent cert.
Yeah.
They can't walk
can't
on
open
them.
the
They
roof.
can't, yeah.
Well, don't they typically put the solar like on one side? They'll make sure it's facing the sun, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
cover the whole roof.
Right, but I know I would
I know.
defer to the building inspector and Chief Clancy first. Ask
Yeah.
them some general questions.
Yeah.
Because they might have opinions, and those opinions might mean something.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, I believe this
Sounds
is very
good. I would've
helpful.
thought
And the insurance question is a great
Yeah.
question
Yeah,
too.
it
I
is.
didn't even think about that.
Right. Yeah, because you're nailing into a roof, so all of a sudden you're adding panels to a roof, and now what? Is water going to go in where the nail banged in?
Right. And do they have to be east facing or west facing?
They like them south-facing. South-facing.
South.
Okay.
I don't like them. It's my thing, but that's my personal opinion. I wouldn't have them. I got a brand new roof. I could have had solar panels, probably if somebody put it over nothing, but I wouldn't like the look. The state's all about energy efficiency.
But I don't know if having solar panels, is it to pay the electrical bill for the property?
Yes.
And then
Yeah, but also too, usually there's a rental amount for a certain amount of years that you pay the solar company
Yeah, there's always hidden fees in there, I think.
Because
I
I think
remember a
that,
girl in Whitman posting saying, I got solar and I'm still getting electric bills.
Yeah.
Like worse, what's going on? I'm getting all these fees.
Yeah, you don't get 100% free electrical, and
No.
you have to pay so much for so many years
Yeah.
to have them or to rent them from the company.
well, what Greg Abbey said from EOHLC, it's a grant that they're giving only 8 selected housing authorities that they're actually paying. I think it was like, how much was it? I can't remember. It was a lot of money. It was actually going to be done in sustainability funds.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. So it wasn't going to cost. It's really coming in as free money.
But you sign
know, I
up with
agree.
the solar company for so
I
many
know,
years.
yeah.
So
I know someone in Berkeley, and he gets a check back from the electric company.
Right.
I don't know what his deal was. He
Well-
did it 15 years ago.
Right, so that's what is being said to us, is
Yeah.
that we
We'd
would
be getting a
receive,
dividend
we would
back.
have they call it a windfall,
Right.
a windfall. So, yeah, so no, I'm happy that you guys gave your opinions, because I'm gonna ask these questions, and I'm gonna do some research prior to meeting with them, so I appreciate it.
I mean, it's too bad you couldn't put them on the land right beside the building,
I thought-
going like this,
yeah.
and just wire it into the electrical
I know,
system.
I know. I would have liked it behind the, at the end of the buildings, like right in that grass area. But I don't think that's our property.
Probably not.
But then, too, then you definitely have more damage to the ones that are on the ground from teenagers, maybe, or
Right. E-bikes driving into them.
yeah. I mean, some people that have them love it. I know Steve, our accountant, he has solar panels on his roof.
And when you get a foot of snow on the roof, do they clear?
All right, then. You can be in charge of that one.
no, they don't come out and clear it
Kerry has
off.
to
You gotta
No, but
wait.
do they
with a big
heat?
brush.
Yeah.
Do they heat enough to clear the snow from the roof
No.
in order to generate energy?
No.
Or do you not take a shower until the snow melts?
Right.
You still have an electric bill. That does not go away.
Right. Now, if you go out after a storm, you look, everybody's roof's got snow. You don't see solar panels, they're covered with snow.
Right.
Just my opinion.
So how are they getting?
Well, for those,
They don't.
those days,
It's
they-
supposed to store it. It's supposed to store it.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Store what, Carrie?
Store the energy.
Store-
In the what the heck
On the
is
good
it called?
days.
No, it stores it in a hold on.
It's like,
Like
a
a
cell,
cell.
like a cell. Yeah.
It's really
But then there's
name for
probably
it.
you need a generator to work the days that you don't have energy.
No,
No,
you
you
still
still have-
have all the wiring from your
It'll
energy
still be
company.
national grid. It'll still be national grid, but it'll just.
But yeah, it's not like, oh, I get free electricity forever. That doesn't work that way. Are there any questions, comments, or concerns on the executive director's report?
I do not have any. I could make a motion to accept the executive director's report.
Are you done?
That was seconded by Michelle.
I heard that one.
Okay, it's stored into an inverter.
Inverter.
Yeah. That's where it's stored into it. Because there's my biggest thing that I kept asking about was the battery backup. There are no battery backups included, but what he had said in our meeting, it was $693,000 to install them. EOHLC will pay. That's what it was, $693,000.
And that includes,
Maintenance it's an in-house maintenance that's covered. They do the small.
Where does it mean in-house?
That company.
That company
Yeah.
does.
They're selected by
Yeah.
the state.
and what
My biggest
happens if
thing-
that company goes belly up?
That's a good question.
Well, then we'll go up to state.
Yeah, good luck with that. Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, that we accept the executive director's report. All in favor? Correspondence.
Where does the inverter get set up?
Who knows? The inverter. What's the
Do we have any love letters?
No, nothing.
We have no correspondence. New business. Do you ladies have any questions, comments, and/or concerns?
Negative.
We have no new business. Open forum. Nope, the light bulbs have nothing to say.
I did have those dumpsters replaced though down at Stetson Terrace. Okay, did you notice? Okay,
I
they did come and
The
replace those.
recycling one is much taller.
Oh, okay,
I went
good.
to put the recycling one in, wait a minute.
Okay, so that was actually done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Question
I'll
19.
make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
This motion is hereby adjourned.